Hello and welcome to Tyranny. Yes, that thing everyone seems it's bad just because of the name. Well, we have a level up for both of you, apparently, so let's do that. Okay, this and something with shooting. So we actually do have this one, apparently. Alright, Born Blood and Fire. Nimbo. Well, let's go with this. And now, Lord Malacroth. Yeah, I'm calling him a ward for now. Let's remove every single piece of armor from him. Man, this is actually kind of good gloves. Just want to see where I should invest. I don't want to have anything on 13. Resolve. Current value 14. That gives you +1, so we're gonna give you one more. We're heading for Unarmed Mystery. Ooh, I can stun people with that thing actually. And this thing, once per combat, when you fall below 35% health, you gain a large might bonus until combat ends. Expose weakness. When attacking from stealth enemy that are stuck, have their armor reduced until combat ends. Let's go with this one. Alright. Was that the gloves we needed? Let's actually see. Yeah, those are the gloves we want. Those are some nice gloves. I still haven't found anything more suitable for myself than this. Alright, you guys can go into the inventory. And what about you? Bronze, bronze, bronze. What does that do actually? Deflection. Okay, that's not a big chance, so we're gonna switch it out. And you? Yeah, they are going to the inventory. Okay, we're ready.
They won't see me coming.
Let's hope you're correct about that. So you're number 9. Can I switch to number 7? Let's see how it looks. Yes, I've killed most of them except for this guy.
Look at that!
Hits crushing 31. Are you stunned now? Okay, everyone.
Corpse.
Wow, that's nice. People screaming for their lives and annihilated, yeah.
My bedroll looks pretty inviting right about now.
Oh, come on.
You didn't see nothing.
Man up, woman. We're trying to survive the end of the world here. Defeat the rebel leader. There's no out of the Vendrian Guard. Defeat them here and end the battle for Vendrian well, once and for all. Now think about Sign of Fire. Well, that's it. No secrets or anything. So next is gonna be their leader, I guess. Let's walk in. Hey, are you the leader? Ebb.
They won't see me coming.
So, you are the vanguard of Cairo's conquest. Not as tall as I imagine, but well, that's the tallest one I could get. We can't all choose our executioners already. Word of defiance spreads throughout the land. You're 7 kinds of stupid if you think our war ends here. Before you stands Captain Tarkis Ari, de facto leader of the dwindling Vendrian Guards, short, sunburnt, and gittered even when standing still. Her body is compact sculpture of muscle and bone, and her face is short on similarity, thanks to the scars and dents of a dozen births with death. Though your lives will certainly end here in an Ascension Hall, nice word there, here. Sounds like you're not actually confident in what you're saying. She chuckles, pointing upwards to the ceiling, its stone echoes somehow supporting the massive weight of spire overhead. Consider yourself fortunate. Some of the finest wars of Apex met death by duel. In this cold wall, truly there is no finer place to settle an interminable feud. Sisters, brothers, Ari looks back on her setters of soldiers with some nod. It has been a privilege to lead, and honor to share your field in your final days. Take a deep breath, she turns to you, waiting silently. This ends now. I'm not the first of your problems. Corals and the disfavored are right behind me. That's not exactly a bluff, that's exactly what you had so many chances to surrender. I have orders to make the executioners and slow. Any last words? Signor Pressing amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. What did you hope to gain for your rebellion? Yeah, what is it that you actually wanted to gain? Well, freedom, apparently, from the guy who was going to take you over at some point. Okay, let's say I'm but the first of your problem. The course and the disfavored are right behind me. And the one thing they have in common is a hatred for you. Fine, just more gristful and chew upon. However many friends you brought, we'll be happy to slay them all. The captain nods at her own words, but look to her soldiers and sees unsettled faces. Looking back, steady yourselves. This is our moment of glory. Her rallying shout echoes throughout the chamber, but does little to bolster the shaking morale of her crew. Seems your uprising amounted to nothing but dead kinsmen. And what did the Vendrian well cost you? How many disfavored corpses rust in the valley? How many corpsmen fell on our blades? How goes the endless battle of the blade grave while you deal with us here? Ari laughs, winking as the clutches her side. And tell me, are the Archons unified in victory? Did the armies bond in Camadrian over the dead? Our stand here is the first of your problem. How did you know the Archons were feuding? We are hopeless, not witless. Our eyes and ears tell us much. I will die happy knowing your invasion will grind to the hold as the two Archons tear each other to pieces over the title of victor. Perhaps my only regret is not living to see which Child King will win. What did you hope to gain from this rebellion exactly? Nothing that we haven't already gained. Our pride, our dignity. Okay, you have pride and dignity, but you're all dead, you know that. These things you can never take from us. Yes, we can! The Vendrian Guard could never stand against all of Kairos' forces. What we can teach each other to resist, and maybe you'll run out of soldiers before we run out of stubbornness, but I doubt it. Nice way to contradict yourself, by the way, Tarkis Ari. You would consign your whole realm to death because of your pride. You already use Kairos currency, speak the language, military control is a formality. Yes, we're not gonna ask a question. You already use Kairos currency, speak the language, military control is formality. But that's just sophistry. Kairos speaks our language, not the other way around. Besides, that proves nothing other than common history. With the fate binary saying that Kairos is not just one enemy, but a massive force that can reach you even in times of peace. Armies and edicts are just two of the bloodiest ways Kairos can control you. Are there any last words you would like to share, Tarkis Ari? Yes, that was the voice of Narad. We are most thankful for his aid. We would not have made it this far without his support. What did he just say? Well, the thing is, we are not nearly strong enough to take him on.
Another battle. I think we're bad at making friends.
Ow. Okay, let's try to stun one of those guys. Yeah, they just fight me and no one else. Let's try to stun this guy. So you're stunned for 9 seconds, that's actually kinda good. You guys are terrible companions, you know that? No, don't do anything that can help me, you know? Switch those weapons, damn you. Yeah, fine.
I'll admit that from the record.
Yeah, plus he's gonna fall any second.
Feet.
That's exactly the thing I would use. They are all barely injured. How was I supposed to win this battle? Go with second breath.
So,
Well,
I'll take it. This should do the trick.
yeah, but it didn't. You're officially the worst healer in the world.
Oh, someone stitch me up.
Yeah.
Dark all of it.
Well, this wasn't very fair, was it now? How am I supposed to take him on? Just too many of them. Well, we're gonna try a second time. If that fails, I'm gonna try a couple of times without.
More.
Okay.
tallies to the funny.
Now, let me... Yeah, both of you focus on this one. I'm gonna try and run away. Here, drink this.
You will fall before us.
Any injured? Barely injured. You guys are just terrible. Is there a way I can defeat them though?
Got dark all of a sudden.
I'm not
Here,
for this sort of violence.
flash him once. Come on! Yeah. I officially did more damage than you two could combine your strikes for this one. Oh, right. Okay, after a dozen tries and failures, I decided that I'm not gonna waste my time with this difficulty. Gonna switch it to the easiest one, if you can imagine. That's something I don't usually do. Yes, thank you. Then we're gonna walk in and speak with those guys again. Yes, yes, everyone will die. Yeah, let's say this again. Well, let's take them down. So, first of all, let's see how it goes actually on this difficulty, because I'm not very sure. And there goes the archer. Cool. Still alive. Oh, actually, that's kind of fun.
Oh, that one fucking hurt.
Oh, look at that. Just kick him where he's down. They picked us! Yeah, that reminds me of the Legacy of Kain, of course. Finish her off. For too long she has lived. Use that, and you... Oh. Can you... do something about this guy? No, this way, this way. Let's take care of the mages first. They can handle two people. I mean, I did kill one of them already.
I can't take much more of this.
Yeah, she's injured, alright.
Oh, that one fucking hurt.
What did you do? Paralyzed for
Is
a
that
second.
ink? No, wait, it's blood.
Yes, it's extremely difficult to tell the difference, I guess, because all ink in this world is red.
This weapon is entirely worthless.
Then switch it, dude. Yeah, stab her.
I'll take care of it.
And down goes one of them. You actually did manage to take down one of them as well. Okay. Kick to the head.
Did I always have this much blood?
Yes, and now it's less actually, believe it or not. Are you doing any damage, mate? It's Landry. Right. Landry is missing, as always. Malacroft killed the sage. Ooh, did it hurt? Let's try again, shall we?
Got them in my sights.
And this is so much easier. I mean, you know how I tried to kill it when I was on the hardest difficulty? I let those idiots shoot at one of them while I was running around like a clown. They did manage to bring down one of them, but yeah, that's it. Only one. At least it's fun. Maybe I got a little bit overboard with the lowest difficulty there. Well, that was awesome.
Do we get breaks in this gang or what?
You worthless gnat. We may die, but others will follow our example. Mark my words. The captain caught some blood. Crush them all. The fifth time's battle cry falls flat as he surveys the room littered with veteran guard bodies. Now that's how it's done, Fatebinder. I should be angry you denied me a scalp or two, but I ought to thank you for saving us the trouble. I'm sure your Archon will be pleased that I managed to do your job for you. I'm honored to have had hand in the glory. Well, since we are on the lowest difficulty, I think it's just right to do whatever I want. Now you arrive. I shed blood to take Ascension Hall. This place, the spire, the valley, it's mine. All of you, be gone. Sputtering up blood between belly lungs, the captain sinkens with delight. Pounds divide in victory. Priceless. Calm yourself, Fatebinder. The Scarlet Course is not your enemy, but the way you're talking it sounds like you want things to change. We have a problem here. Yes, you're still in my house. I want you out immediately. I want this Fatebinder served up in 5 or more pieces. Attack!
More tallies to the...
Okay, first I'm gonna stun you.
Body count.
I want you to focus on this guy. I'm gonna take care of this.
I'll omit that from the record.
Yeah, because you always miss it, apparently. Okay. Still alive? That's a change right now, in a moment. You two, focus on this one. Oh, well, that was nice. What's wrong with you? Blood Chanter, you're pathetic. The glitter of madness of combat has finally ceased. Ascension's house is for a moment tranquil. In spite of her wounds, Ari is laughing, holding her guts together while a steady track of blood seeps between her fingers. You've doomed us and headed the trains to Kairos. I hope you and all other pillaging ors choke on your victory. This is just as the voice of Nerat warned. Never. Kor's commander pauses to God's light, lifting his mask to spit several teeth on the floor. Ooh, cool. Ever trust a servant of the law, even if this is my end. Know that Koros won't make you regret this betrayal. You won't be around to see it happening, I'm afraid. With those warriors in defeat, burning home, you've heard in your hand for days on end, daggers off into nothing, your mind returns to state of quiet you have not felt since before you proclaimed the edict upon Vendrian well. Let's just remain quiet. You feel a thug in your chest as warm energy begins to form around you. Before you know it, you feel as if you are lighter than air. This is a mockery, that is. Music customizable. Okay. Ooh, look, there's a glowing symbol in the portal. Is that a portal? I think it's a portal. I think I can climb over those things. I don't know. We'll see. But this difficulty shouldn't really be any difficult. Any more difficult than smashing a fly. You blink away the last of luminescent trails in your field of vision. The masonry of Ascension Hall is replaced with wide open space in every direction, save for a slab of ancient stone beneath your feet. High winds shove you, pushing you off balance. The air is cool and thin, satisfying to your lungs. Is this? Yes, this must be the spire. When was the last time? Latria's eyes look down over the ledge. Dumbstruck by the vertical plunge, Landry backs away from the edge. I may need to retch. Okay. This is certainly a change. The wind ruffles the feathers in her hair, and Verse quickly smooths them down. A damn cold change. She peers over the edge. I think I could land on my feet if I jumped. Not that it would matter for long. Every way you look, mountains rise up along the distant horizon. The rivers and forest below bring to mind maps of Vendrian well, and you quickly trace Matani, the Irenev, and all the numerous waterways of the region. Higher than you imagined, this is indeed the pinnacle of Spire at Vendrian well. How did we get all the way up here? Ari stains to stand up, clutching her side. Neverett, help me! Somebody! Is this some kind of illusion? Idiot. The addict is gone, and I don't think we're dead. Oh. We all could feel the addict passing, no doubt. The soldiers below are sensing it too, and the Archons as well. Send word to Voice of Nerat. He's to stay out of Vendrian's well. I claim the spire as my lawful court. So you do, though I fear that words carry more weight in Tunon's court than they do here. Okay, just bring it down a notch. I'm sure the Voice of Nerat will know your every thought when he devours your mind, but I'd be happy to deliver any parting words from the wrecked treacherous Fate banner in the meantime, assuming I can leave this elevated prison. If you're so eager to carry my words, you can carry them down to the armies below on your corpse. You wouldn't. I have surrendered. I'm your captive. You wouldn't kill an overlord's precious servant in cold blood. Take dictation, please. Write down your declaration of control. You write a carefully worded declaration of sovereignty naming Vendrian's well, this spire as your lawful claim. With the power vested in you by Tunon, Archon of Justice, neither the Archons nor their forces are permitted to enter, save by your innovation. You wouldn't! I have surrendered! I'm your captive! You would kill the Orlos Princess. Okay, we actually read that. Took the note in his gauntlet, pushed him on the edge. Ooh, I wish I could see that. Oh, okay, we can see that. That's amazing. The fifth time, childish squirrel becomes an outright shrink. The horse will take you. We'll see each other again, Fate Binder, for I can be replaced. Do you hear me? I can be replaced! With some gauntlet encouragement from your right arm, the fifth eye tumbles over the edge. The infernal screams grow somehow louder as his figure falls downwards, and 2.5 minutes later, the scream ends. The sudden silence. It wasn't that sudden, actually. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot Vendrian Guard Captain bracing herself to stand, clenching her wound and steadying her footwork against high winds. I haven't forgotten you, Captain. Still alive, that can be solved. Leave. Now. Taken off guard by your words, Ari clenches her chest, her face turning pale. You would, even after, perhaps realizing it's best not to argue or trust your mercy further. She bows, best she can manage with her wound. Thank you, Fate Binder. Your clemency is more than I deserve. That it is. Don't suppose you have any of that mercy left over me? I know I'm an outbreaker, so my word isn't what it used to be. I promise. If you spare me, I will serve you well. Why would I possibly trust you? Because I'm all out of reasons to fight you. The Vendrian Guard and the School of Tides are no more, leaving me with no loyalties or ties to, well, anyone. And we must all bow to Kairos minions eventually, right? I would die before swearing fealty to the voice of Nerat, or Garvan Ash would kill me in a heartbeat. If I am to serve anyone in this new order, it should and must be the Archon of Justice. And you are the only servant of Tanon I can think of to ask. I can say my mercy has a price. What will stay your hand, if not my service? Is it wealth you desire? I have plenty stashed through the tires. I can lend you it, lead you to it. I don't care about her stuff, actually. Then swear fealty to me. I don't know, will she be able to serve me if I want knowledge of the Tidecasters? Let's say this. And let our secrets fall to Kairos minions? It would take ages to train you. I can offer you this. Spare my life, and I can get you access to my master's grimoire. Deal? Then swear fealty to me. I, Ed, of the Tidecasters. It's actually Eb. Eb, Tidecasters, do hereby pledge my life and loyalty to Melakroth. I will serve and obey until such time as I am freed from my obligation. She dips in a short bow before meeting your eyes, a trembling smile. Oh, I have to read this? Okay. Vendrian's well has fallen for the second time since the conquest began, but now, in any way that Kairos forces could have anticipated. You claim Ascension Hall for yourself, starring your Scarlet Cohort's allies and throwing the battle into disarray, while the voice of Nerat is amused by your foolhardy stand. That won't stop him from killing you over it. Though you stepped out from under the Overlord's shadow, you nevertheless satisfied the terms of the edict, removing the death sentence from everyone in the valley. No sooner had this place settled than a new danger eclipsed it. The civil war between Kairos forces, of course. With the threat of execution no longer looming overhead, the Overlord's armies turned their attention away from the citadel towards its shadow. The tension that fluttered over the long siege reached an explosive crescendo as the disfavored and the Scarlet Cohort armies clash into the bronze in a harsh, disorganized battle. The voice of Narat and his officers escaped to the Stone Sea, leaving their conscript army to carry on their fight against the disfavored. Before the conflict could claim further lives, Gavan Ash and his disfavored legion broke camp and withdrew their forces in Blade Grave. Both armies turned their backs to the spire. You knew unsayable seal of power. You can feel the Archon's boiling hatred from the peninsula. As days pass, the wounded and injured were nearest to health. You explore your strange bastion and plan your next step with careful deliberation. As word spread, the Scarlet Cohort and Disfavored turn on each other. Factions once resolved to bend the knee are inspired instead to continue fighting. The Archon's feud has hindered the collapse of Chiron's offense. Okay, dude, you had 300 years to conquer a land as big as Great Britain, yeah. How could you not bring a little bit of order? 300 years is a long time. Okay, Tunon, the Archon of Justice, observed the chaos and discovered, spreading across the land. Discord, okay. The Archon summons his fate banner to return to the court of the bastard city and report on his actions in Vendrian's Well. From the top of the spire you can make out the distant features of Vendrian's Well as the mountains beyond, a few vague twists lying purple and red, showed the retreat of Chiron's forces. Safe to say, your Lord Taunon will want to hear of what transpired. Glared silently. Well, yes, you could have just said to remain silent. Because I wouldn't have even paid heed to what he just said, I was just gonna walk away. The listening energy from the spire falters whatever force awake the powers that reside here, gutters and fades through the faint hum. Persists the sculpturing at the center. The humming from the curious sculpture pauses and builds its volume as if to draw your attention. Wow, that is a nice surprise. How much does the artwork clash actually? Yes, it doesn't seem as powerful as it should be. I mean, as clear as it should be. But it looks fine. Spheric visions. Huh. Anyway, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. This was kind of a shameful display on my part, but I seriously just want to hear how the story goes, so I'm not gonna change the difficulty. Wait, can I even change the difficulty again? Let's leave it at hard. Yeah, we can always go back to easy if that fails too badly. So, anyway, I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna see you all next time. Goodbye.